So everyone, my next video comes to you with honestly one of the greatest feelings of my entire life. So to catch everyone up, I got into Pottermore a couple days ago. I spent the entire morning going through every single chapter, and I am completely finished with book one. It kind of sucks that we have to wait for book two, which probably won't be out until sometime next year. But let's talk about the important thing that everyone was waiting on Pottermore for, which was finally being sorted in the proper way. No more taking quizzes that had obvious answers for every single house, and no more questioning who was really in what house, because if J.K. Rowling doesn't know what house you're in, then no one does. I've seen a lot of people have some really mixed reactions about where they've been placed, so I guess I'll talk about that later. But first, I will say that for my entire life, I have considered myself a Gryffindor, and I don't know exactly where that came from, but it was definitely not the shallow idea that I would be best friends with the trio if I was at Hogwarts. I've always just kind of identified with some of the various aspects of what makes someone a Gryffindor, and the other day, to my great pleasure and not really a surprise, Pottermore officially made me a Gryffindor. It would not be a lie to say that that very fact made me cry a little bit, and I got really, really excited. I probably should have recorded it because my reaction is just something so embarrassingly nerdy that I probably should have shared it with everyone. But other than yeah, it was really great to have finally been officially placed in the house that I've called home ever since I got into Harry Potter, which was about a decade ago. So that was a really awesome surprise and a really great way to start the whole Pottermore experience. Um, in other words, most of my friends have not been placed in the houses that they thought they would. I've noticed really oddly that people are getting placed in kind of polar opposite houses. I do know a lot of Gryffindors who have been placed into Slytherin, and I don't really have that many friends on Pottermore who got put into Gryffindor, which is weird because I do know a lot of Gryffindors. Um, Also, consensus-wise, it seems like a lot of people are getting placed into Ravenclaw, which I don't really understand because I've always figured that that was one of the houses that was very cut and dry as to what gets you placed in it, but that's fine, I guess. I also know quite a few people who got placed into Hufflepuff, which is totally cool because if you are a Hufflepuff, you are pretty much a Hufflepuff. I don't really have any good definitions for any of that, but I'm definitely going to say that I think Pottermore has given everyone some mixed emotion. Either they feel really happy about where they got placed, or they're just kind of upset about it. So other than that, I guess I will leave it up to the people watching this video. So have you gotten into Pottermore yet? And if you have, what did you think of the overall experience? I'll probably make a completely separate video talking about Pottermore a little bit more after I've had a bit more time to kind of enjoy it, because honestly, I was just so enthralled with a lot of stuff. I don't really have any concise thoughts about it, but I will definitely work on that. So let me know what house you got sorted into if you have gotten into Pottermore already. If you haven't, then I really hope that you get your email soon, because it's definitely a really awesome experience for anyone who's been into Harry Potter for a long time, or people who are just looking for a new way to explore the books. It's just really, really great, and I think it's going to be even better once they get finished with all the beta testing. So, yeah, leave your comments about what you think about it. Talk about anything you want, and I will talk to you guys later whenever I get around to making my next video.